Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today for FFG Live, where we're going to be playing through the first scenario from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, the new expansion for Marvel Champions.
Yes.
I'm your host, Xander Taylor. I'm joined today by three lovely Marvel Champions game designers. Would you all like to introduce yourself today? I'm sure most of the chat knows, but in case there's somebody new.
Sure.
Tony?
I'm Tony Fanchi, senior game designer.
Frank Brooks, senior game designer.
Aaron Haltom, normal game designer.
Well, thank you all for joining us today. We cannot wait to play some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We know that there's been, cards and articles coming out over the last couple months talking about, what this expansion is, and this is our first expansion off of the, the mutant wave. So we're stepping away from the X-Men and that side of the Marvel universe and exploring somewhere new. And so I'm dying to play with some of these things. And today we actually announced another hero pack coming in this wave, right, Tony?
Yeah, we announced the Silk hero pack coming up in this wave. So the heroes in this one are a little bit of a mishmash. Unlike we've done in the past where they're always tied to the box, this time we had some characters we really wanted to see get out there. And so we did a little bit of a kind of a mix it up with those heroes.
They look really cool so far.
Yeah.
And we have two more hero packs that we haven't revealed just yet, so we got time. But yeah, if you want to check out the reveal for this morning, go check it out on our website. It should be our latest article. We could probably link it here in the chat as well. But in addition to that, I know I've already seen in the chat, which is, the fifth villain. Who's the final villain? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. We're not playing that scenario today, so unfortunately, going to have to wait on that side of things to see what they do. But I know that
At the end of the stream,
we will show you the final villain of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. box. And I know you three are dying to talk about it. And we can show off some of the cards probably too. We have the box here, right?
Yeah.
Might as well.
So if you don't want spoilers, you can cut out at that point.
Yeah,
we'll give you a warning.
Yeah, we'll do a big arm ray, we'll flail around and let you know this is that time. Cut it out. Don't listen. But before we jump in today into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we know that many of you were in our chat last week with Tony, Duke, and Jim, where we talked a little bit about updates to LCG lines as a whole. But we have, seen plenty of questions and concerns and different things that are going on in the community. And so we can't answer every single question that everybody has today. That's not feasible for this hour-and-a-half stream, especially if you want to play through Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a little bit.
Yeah.
But we did have some questions that we knew we could answer a little bit and provide some clarification on. So I know the first one that we had was people were wondering about reprints and the philosophy around those for Marvel Champions specifically. Since this is a Marvel Champions stream, I think it's a perfectly good time to talk about that. So Tony, do you want to walk us through a little bit of what you all are looking at there?
Sure. So to clarify some things I said on the last stream, there's kind of two different ways that we'll be reprinting things. When it comes to individual cards, those will likely be things that we have in the legacy format that we want to keep in the current environment. And so those will just be straight reprints like we have always done in the history of this game.
Yeah.
For heroes, we are going to be doing completely new hero kits for the same hero name. So we'll perhaps be doing a Steve Rogers Captain America, Stephen Strange Doctor Strange. These very same characters, but we'll do them in a completely new way with completely new mechanics so that it feels like a fresh experience for those who've played the previous ones, while new players will find that they have the heroes that they really love in the Marvel Universe as playable characters in the game.
Yeah, some of these characters have been in the comics for, decades.
Oh, yeah.
So trying to just try to encapsulate the character in one pass, we're getting the opportunity to kind of revisit them and maybe highlight a different portion of their career. So it's some of that. Also the pre-con, we can change what aspect they came in as well. Sorry. So being able to revisit the characters just lets us, kind of tap into a different side of personality-wise or narratively.
Yeah, the big characters are so multifaceted. They have been in so many different comic runs. There's many different versions of them we could do. Yeah,
right.
We barely scratched the surface of what Steve Rogers could be.
Yeah, I love that. And again, these are just examples of heroes. We are not confirming anything at this time. There's no statement. I just want to make sure that part's clear.
Yeah.
Another thing that we've seen in the community that's been raised as a concern is the idea of power creep and how you're going to deal with that while managing both of these kind of environments that'll be going on simultaneously. So do you all have anything you'd like to say to the community about that and clear up any misconceptions you've seen?
I think that the dangers of power creep in this way of designing the game are the very same as they were in the history of the game. So in fact, I think it's going to be a little bit easier to avoid power creep because when we do have those cards that are maybe slightly too powerful that go out into the game, those will rotate out of the current environment over time, so we don't have to worry about designing scenarios that account for those overpowered interactions.
Yeah, and as much as like the card pool continues to grow, and so inherently there'll be more possibilities for interactions as naturally a game advances. Fortunately, having the current environment means that we'll have some cards dropping off the other end. So we're able to kind of maintain a smaller card pool kind of as we advance along, so that it isn't every possible iteration forever for sort of natural power creep that would happen, even though the cards aren't inherently stronger, just more interactions.
Yeah.
Our goal for the current environment cards isn't so much to make them stronger or weaker than the previous cards were. It's more to make the current environment be cohesive and make sense and not have as extreme of synergies. It was more the synergies of a lot of the old cards that have made some of the archetypes really crazy. So we'll be glad to filter out some of those crazy archetypes by not having all that synergy. But it doesn't mean individual card level power shouldn't change too much up or down.
Yeah. And again, go for it.
And of course, if you've been playing the game from the start and have everything, you can still use everything. And if you find scenarios are too easy, there are many levers in this game to make it more challenging, to meet the power level of your deck.
Yeah, expert obviously is the easiest one, but the other one is swapping out modular sets. That's something that ever since I joined the line, I've been a big proponent internally to try to make us focus more on what modular sets mean for the game, because I think it's a really fun way to come back and revisit old scenarios that maybe you found too easy. You can certainly put in like Doomsday Chair from the core set, and it'll be a harder experience, I promise you. So yeah, if the game ever feels too easy, you can certainly make it not that way.
Yes, and this wave in particular comes with some really powerful modular sets, including one that we spoiled today in the Silk article.
It's gonna be fun to talk about later.
That's for the next time when we're talking about Silk.
Yes.
I think that's most of our questions there. But we also had one about knowing what is in print. I see it in the chat as well. Slash like what's in the current environment and versus legacy environment and things like that. So do you all have anything you want to say on that side of things?
So we're not going to establish what the current environment is quite yet. We're still working that out. But I think you can assume that if anything was printed in the last 2 to 3 years, that we will continue printing it. If it's older than that, it will probably be going out of print, if not already out of print. We wanted to make this announcement for you all so that you can use that to inform your decisions on what things to pick up.
I think it's a great one. And so as for things that are currently in print or out of stock and things, it's hard for us on this side of things to be able to say, because each territory and region of the world is very different on what heroes or expansions have sold at different rates and things. So there's nothing we could say right now is that this one you won't be able to find at a store right now. We know that things are out of print, but a lot of those things will stay on shelves for even a year and more afterwards. So if you have any questions about those things that are available in your area, please reach out to distributors in your region as well as local game stores to check in about some of those things that might be on shelves or might not be. So we encourage you to reach out to all those different teams because they'll be able to tell you more specifically what the situation is for you. And I think that brings us to the end of this. So we won't be able to ask or answer any more questions about some of those updates, but we do have a lot of news coming over the next couple of months. We're going to be talking about this more in the next year. It's very important for us to make sure that you all have as much information as we could possibly give you at any time. But without further ado, I think it's time to get into Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yes.
So, Tony, we're playing the first scenario, which was detailed a little bit in the announcement article, I believe, for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do you want to walk players through this that maybe didn't read that article or read it and were like, I don't know what this means. Who are fighting? What's going on here?
Yeah, so we're fighting Black Widow, aka Yelena Belova, so not that Black Widow. And in fact, we do have Natasha at the table here today. So we'll have some Black Widow versus Black Widow action.
Sibling rivalry. Let's go.
Yeah, so similar. I was very much inspired by the hero Black Widow design in designing this scenario because the hero's playstyle is all about preparations and getting ready for whatever the encounter deck has to throw at you. So similarly, Yelena here has preparations on her encounter cards. So anytime that we attack the villain, if there's threats on the main scheme, we're going to remove a bit of threat. But then we have to discard the top card of the encounter deck. And if that card has a preparation ability on it, we must resolve that preparation before resolving the attack. So those things might do things like canceling the attack or giving us a guard minion that the attack goes into, or a quick strike minion that's going to attack us after the attack. So by clearing the main scheme, we can make sure to avoid her preparations. But we can also use attacks on her as kind of a secondary way of thwarting, because those will remove threat each time we do it.
I love it. I did see one question from the chat I got a second to read. I know I said we weren't going to answer any more of those questions, but the core set being evergreen is true.
Yes.
That is your entry point for Marble Champions. So that
Yeah,
one is
the
one
core
you can
set will
expect to
always
see.
be in print.
Yeah.
So great question on that one, and I'm sorry I didn't see it earlier. But do we all want to talk about who we're playing today? I know we all, two of us are playing the precons, as you could expect. We want to show you what the box has to show. So who are you playing, Tony?
I'm playing Nick Fury with the Justice aspect.
Nice. I am playing Maria Hill with leadership.
I'm playing Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel from the core set, but I made a custom deck that is aggression.
Custom. So you got all the cool stuff. What are you going to show us here?
I actually got some Sinister Motive not aim. I just read the word aim. Shield cards.
Shield, there we
I'm
go.
totally not a spy, guys. Some of the shield cards from that to help build up some shield synergy.
Love it.
Nice. And I'm Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, but I also built my own deck that's protection and also steers into shield synergies as well as the preparations.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I feel so prepared already.
Yeah.
I'm feeling great. I messaged you all this morning. I finally, went through all of Maria Hill's kit and looked at the deck all laid out on a table in front of me. I was like, this is such a fun hero. I'm so glad that I was half randomly assigned to play Maria Hill. I was like, this is perfect for me. What a good day.
Yeah, I mean, the ability to play a 6-cost card feels really fun.
Yeah. And having a bunch in the deck is I'm never going to be short of 6-cost cards, which is perfect. All right. So.
All right.
Let's get into it.
You are the director of S.H.I.E.L.D., so I think we have you go first, Sandra.
Oh no, I wanted you to help me.
Well, you can call for an action.
I
true.
will absolutely be calling for an action.
So I'll use my commander ability to give you the ability to draw a card.
I love drawing cards.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't stack the deck, so I wish I would have now. So with Maria Hill, I do have the ability to do an action. I'll exhaust Maria Hill, search my deck for a shield support, and add it to my hand. All the cards, all the time.
I guess to be clear, we also were dealt
Yes.
Minions, yeah.
Part of the scenario setup is we each got a minion to start with in play.
Yes.
That's where these came from.
Yeah. And so I got some
days.
advice from the team on I got a ton of helicarriers here. So what's the move across the board? And so I think it seemed like the team wanted me to grab the Cersei, which is the card that action exhaust the Cersei. I can remove one deploy counter from it, which it starts with 2, and choose a player. That player puts an ally into play from their hand. I wonder why you all wanted that. All right, so
Free money.
money. We love money. So I don't know if I'm going to flip this turn, but I do want to start playing these things. Did I do math correctly? Let's find out. I'm going to spend an energy as well as a special funding, and I think these two on the double in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. To pay 6 for this Cersei. And since I played with special funding, I do get to, after I spend this card, to pay for a shield support, place 1 all-purpose counter on that support as it enters play.
Excellent.
So now we have 3 to start.
Excellent.
Crown, yep, I grabbed the wrong ones there for sure. Let's grab those. 3, I love that.
Nice.
Much better. And I don't know about you all, but I love having supports. And so I'm going to discard 2 more. The Douglas and organizational support to play command team. I like organizational support, but I don't know if I want to exhaust the Cersei to do this, because it feels like it's really good to not have to exhaust, because I can give you all
Sure.
an ally.
Yeah,
so I'm just
sure.
going to do that. Feels great.
So not only are you letting us play an ally for free, you're letting
Yes.
us use it twice.
I'm letting you use it twice.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be
So
so
that comes
fun.
in 3 counters.
Yeah, 3 counters. Let's make those 1s, make my life easy.
Yeah, I think.
Turn 1, you're already the MVP.
I'm playing support. I'm going to do my job so you all can fight. I'm doing the paperwork back in the office here. Do any of you really want to play an ally? Is anybody looking for one?
I do not have
I
one.
don't have one yet,
I don't
actually.
either.
Oh no! You should have planned more.
Just kidding.
But
You're
I'm sure we'll draw them.
Okay.
It won't have been a bad decision, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I'm sure. Unfortunately, I mean, if somebody could help me with my aim commando, that's all I ask for. And,
Sure.
and, you know, in response for that.
Oh, I see. It's a quid pro quo.
Oh, it absolutely is. I can only do my job because you're all very good at doing yours. So I think that's it for me. I'm out of cards. I'm not going to flip, I don't believe, so it's all you.
All right, so I'm in Alter Ego. I'm going to use the Infiltrate action to change from my Assault suit form, which lets me spend threats off of my suit form upgrade for extra damage, and I'm going to go into stealth mode so the bad guys can't see me. Nick Fury loves having one scheme minions engage with him because every time they try to attack him, they scheme instead, and he puts one threat on his suit from that scheme. So basically, he can just farm those one scheme allies for threat turn after turn. So I'm going to play Nick Fury's Watch. That lets me spend threat from my suit form upgrade to generate resources.
Nice.
I am also going to play Covert Surveillance, which is an event. Lets me remove 2 threat from a scheme, and if I'm in stealth suit form, I can put that threat on my suit form upgrade. So I'm going to take 2 threat off of the main, and I will put those 2 threat on my suit form upgrade,
Nice.
which I can then immediately use my watch to generate resources for my eye patch camera, which is a preparation card. I'm going to spend both of those threat off of my suit form to play the camera, and the camera lets me interrupt when any threat would be placed on the main scheme to put 3 of that onto my stealth suit form instead.
Oh.
And then, oh, I needed to flip to hero to do this stuff.
Okay.
So we'll imagine I did that. I'm going to. Do one of you guys have the ability to take care of Xander's commando over here?
I think I will only be able to deal with my own.
That's okay. I don't think it won't be the end of the world.
It's only
It only
thwarting
schemes
for
for one,
Yeah.
so I think we'll be okay. I'm gonna thwart the main scheme for 2,
Nice.
and then I can put 1 of that threat onto my stealth suit upgrade, and then I'm gonna play my team up card, Super Spies with Maria Hill.
Yes.
Place a total of 3 all-purpose counters and/or threat tokens on shield supports and/or suit form upgrades. I think the best value we can get out of this is giving your support some extra tokens.
Let's go.
So I'll let you decide how you want to distribute those 3.
It seems like you all don't have a lot of allies for me to be
Yeah,
playing.
We'll draw into
we'll
them.
draw them.
You'll draw into
them.
them. So I'll do 2 on command team because once you get them, I'd like to be able to be ready and help you there. And I'll put 1 on the Cersei. And so I'm going to turn these into a 3 so I don't run out, which is already an issue for me.
All right, and then I want to leave my commando, like I said, so I can farm his threat. So my turn is done.
All right.
I love it.
Just spy on him, I guess?
That was
I'm following him around.
Yeah.
I'll play a preparation of my own, a grappling hook. And when I play a preparation, I can draw a card as Natasha. Then I will flip up to hero. And I will play a helicarrier for
Yes.
future cheapening of cards. I don't have anything to use it for myself, so if it would help you at all, I can helicarrier you this round.
I don't think I'll need it, weirdly enough.
Man, the
Well,
teamwork on this.
I know.
We're set up for
Squad.
next round.
We're so
Yeah.
ready.
We're so
You're
ready
ready.
for next round.
All right.
And I'll do 2 damage to someone. I'll do it to Xander's minion since he's
you.
being so kind.
I haven't been kind yet.
Yeah.
It's a future
Promises of
kindness.
being kind.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, I've already done my. I guess you're done, yes?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to go into hero form. I will use energy absorption to play Helicarrier, everyone's favorite
Nice.
cost reduction card. I will use it on myself to play Government Liaison,
Nice.
which is a shield support that I can exhaust to play other shield cards at a reduced cost, which I will use playing Strength to do Sky Destroyer.
Oh, wow.
Sky Destroyer is, after you play a shield card, exhaust Sky Destroyer, deal 2 damage to an enemy, and it will trigger off of itself. So I will, in fact, exhaust Sky Destroyer to do 2 damage to my aim abductor, and then I will attack to finish it off.
Nice.
Nice.
Good work.
All right.
All right, that was a building turn.
It really was.
All right, ready up and
I'm
draw.
so ready for next turn.
Ooh. Ooh. Jeez. I don't know if I like this,
I have a
actually.
5-cost ally.
Oh, so do I.
I also have a 5-cost ally.
Yeah, we all dropped the
Oh,
same.
no.
Did you draw it too?
Let's go.
Well,
right.
I guess we can only play one.
I got another one though.
That'll be okay.
Okay, cool.
So at the start of the villain phase, we're going to add, so Black Widow's main scheme goes up by X per player, where X is the stage number. So just 4 in a standard game, but in an expert game, that would be 8 threat every turn.
8?
Is pretty scary.
Whoa.
Yeah.
She does have a pretty generous threat threshold of 10 per player,
Okay.
but it goes up quick.
Yeah.
So we're going to start here against Maria. So she's going to scheme on Maria for 2 + 2 is 4.
Just a light 4.
And then we'll get 1 more from the AIM commando.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm in hero form, but my stealth suit upgrade says that she's going to scheme on me instead of attacking me. So
That's
it's
awesome.
2 + 0. And I get to take 1 of that threat and put it on my stealth suit form. 1 of it will go on the main.
Wow.
And then when the AIM commando schemes, that's also going to go on my stealth suit form.
Get wrecked. The aim soldier's going to attack me for 2 plus the
Yelena will
boost.
attack first.
Oh yeah, I'll defend Yelena's attack and then I'll take
All
the 2.
right.
from the soldier.
1 + 0.
Oh, so I took nothing there. I should have defended the soldier. Take 2
You
from
only
him.
known.
Yep.
I will just take the attack.
Just taking the attack, which is another 0, so just 1 damage.
You got lucky on the boost die.
Sure did.
Now some encounter cards.
Should be not that number right now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Starting with Xander.
All right. Ooh, I got Destroy Evidence, a side scheme. It has Hinder. It'd be 8, 2 per player. Each other encounter card gains Insight 1. When revealed, place 1 threat on the main scheme.
Yuck.
I don't care for that.
No.
All right,
Oh,
so
I got
that's
there.
10 threat on there.
Yeah, that's good.
And a crisis.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Well,
All
Well
right.
then.
I'm sorry, team.
And I've drawn Attack Acrobatics. If I'm in alter ego form, change to hero form. Black Widow attacks me, give her an additional boost card for this attack.
Is that a treachery? You want me to
That
can-
is a
you want me to
treachery.
cancel it?
Ooh,
Cancel
Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah, let's cancel it.
what a guy.
And then I get to deal 1 damage when I trigger a preparation so I can finish off your minions.
Nice.
Sweet.
Nice,
Yeah.
thank you.
Black Widow on Black Widow.
Taking out the AIM commando.
My turn. I have an obligation. It's Maria Hills.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You have to make a press
Press
conference.
Aw. Force response. After the player phase ends, remove 1 all-purpose counter from each support I control. Thank you for giving me the extra ones. That helps.
Now, that doesn't happen yet. It happens at the end of the player
You're
phase.
right. Yeah. So I got time. Alter ego. I can just exhaust.
Yep, you got to go have that press
Instead.
conference and talk to those reporters.
Shucks, I don't want to talk to them. I have things I want to do.
Yeah.
I got other responsibilities.
And I drew another AIM abductor.
All right.
I do not have an ally to be abducted, so we'll place 2 threat on Abduct Superhumans, which is not in play. So therefore, we find it and put it into play.
All right.
Abduct superhumans.
So Abduct Superhumans is a fun side scheme for a modular set where basically anytime our allies leave play, they get abducted by AIM. And if we defeat this side scheme, we can actually get to put those allies back into play. But every time it gets an ally put under it, we also put an acceleration token on it, so it adds threat every turn.
That part's less.
So does it say to reveal it? or
Find it and put it into play.
Put it into play. Okay, so it's coming in with 2 per player threat, so that's another 8 threat. Oh, man.
Somebody called out we cheated already.
What's that?
New record. Grappling hook is only if you reveal a treachery.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
Well, we can back it up. I can
Yeah,
take
fortunately.
the attack.
True. It's true.
But because I'm in stealth suit form, she's going to
he would still be
scheme
alive.
instead.
oh yeah,
Shoot health on.
Darn
Yep.
2 damage on him.
it. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for keeping us honest.
Yes, it's the pesky villains are taking care of us right here. Some critical encounters.
When you reveal a treachery, yeah.
You're saying the villains that are critical
Critical
encounters?
encounters,
Okay,
yes,
all right,
yes.
just checking, just checking.
All right, so the card says give her an additional boost card for this attack, but she's actually scheming. So I think that means she doesn't get the extra boost.
I mean, it's not an attack. So.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so I do dodge that extra boost, but she's scheming for 5.
Whoa!
Yikes.
I'll put 1 of that on my scheme or my suit But the rest
Oh,
is
yikes.
going to go on the main scheme. So we're already up to 18 out of 40.
It'd be a
I've
lot
got
cooler
so
if I
much
could have canceled that.
If only grappling hook worked on any reveal structure.
All right. So I'm starting off here.
Oh, we did get one question I wanted to
Yeah.
ask you all. Somebody asked if there was a possibility of the standard 3 encounter set showing up in a future product besides Age of Apocalypse.
Oh,
That's not something we've talked about.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I wouldn't say never, but yeah, it's not something we have planned for.
yeah.
Cool. Great question.
We will consider it thanks to you.
Thanks for the idea.
All right.
I don't know if anybody else is scared, but I am. That was a lot of threat.
That
Sure
was a
was.
lot of threat.
So I will say, if you can let me play an ally for free on my turn,
Yep.
then I can get rid of a lot of threat.
I would be happy to do that, just for you.
Cool.
Would you mind letting me draw a card again?
Can't. I'm in hero form.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
It's
See how it is.
It's cool. I mean, it's not because I had to do this press conference.
Darn.
All right. So I'm going to start out by playing Prism Dust. It is a preparation that after a minion enters play, I can discard it to confuse the minion and deal 2 damage to it.
Do we? Can you get close up with the new
yeah.
resource art? Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
You played
I
one.
played one. I got energy here, right? That's the only one I
yeah.
played. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Let's. If there's any cards that we say and it's brand new, please ask us. We'll throw it up. We got a nice little camera here set up for it. Do you want to adjust it just slightly so that we can get nice straight
Yeah, we're.
on?
This
that.
was a really fun idea to have the different art for the.
Yeah, and this is something we want to do going forward is not every product will get its own artwork, but each wave of products will get its own variant of the basic double resource artwork.
Nice. That's cool. I like that piece.
So you can choose your basics based on whatever theme you're running in a
Yeah.
particular scenario.
Yeah, I played a different one, but it was a promo. So
All right, you're flexing on everybody. I see. I see how it
Yep.
is.
All right, I'm going to use my watch to spend 2 threat to play under surveillance on the main scheme, so that'll give us a little bit more breathing room, an extra 4 threat before we threat out. And then I'm going to play another covert surveillance. Let's see. I think we want to get rid of destroy evidence. That's probably
Yeah, that seems like a
the
problem.
biggest threat. So I'll take 2 off of there. Those 2 threat go onto my suit form. And then I will. I kind of need to attack because once I get 5 or more threat on my suit form, I can't soak any more threat from the enemies. So why don't I make a basic attack on. Do either of you guys need help with your minions over there?
I'll be able to deal with my own.
Okay.
You could help me with mine, yeah.
All right, so I'll attack the aim soldier, which the forced effect makes me break cover to my assault suit form, and I will spend 1 threat from my assault suit form to increase my ATK by 1
Oh,
and
finish
take it
him
out.
off, yeah.
Wow, awesome. Someone said they hope they see the other resource art. We can make sure you get the
Oh, yeah.
resource art.
Oh yeah, we'll find it if we didn't play it.
Yeah.
All right, that's me.
That's it for you? Okay. I will play Widow's Gauntlets, for one. I will flip down to Alter Ego because I like getting free cards. And I can use Black Widow's Gauntlets to play another preparation. So let's get an attack acrobatics. I'm going to make different tiers.
row of-
A row of preparations, a row of paying for stuff. So now since I'm Natasha, I get to draw a card from that.
Nice.
Ooh.
Was it good?
Yeah, now it makes me change my decision making here. Yeah, I was gonna play Mockingbird, and maybe if you would help me pay it for cheap, but I think I'm gonna play Synth Suit now instead.
I can
think I'm gonna
do
play
that, but then I won't be able to re-ready it.
Oh.
Before Frank would go, right?
I see.
With the
Yeah.
command team, so you all have to make that. I can help you later though.
I was definitely gonna let Frank play Dum Dum Dugan. So yeah, I'll play my Synth Suit instead, and that's it for now. Mostly I just sit here in preparation to respond to things.
Yeah. Same.
Sweet.
Yep.
All right. So can you let me play it now?
Just because you asked nicely.
Sweet.
I'll exhaust
So
the
what is-
Cersei.
what does it say it again?
I exhaust the Cersei, remove 1 deploy counter on it right here. Choose a player. That player puts an ally into play from their hand.
Cool. I'm gonna play the very expensive Dum Dum Dugan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's worth it.
5 resources normally. I will, in fact, use one of his basic powers. He's going to thwart. I can exhaust up to 3 shield cards you control. For each card you exhausted this way, he gets +1 for this use. So I could either use Sky Destroyer to do 2 damage or exhaust it to remove another threat.
Well, doing 2 damage could let you take out the commando, which is scheming for 1, so it's kind of saving a threat.
That's true. Oh, actually, Sky Destroyer is when you play a shield card, which I
Okay.
just put
Oh,
into
right,
play.
you only
Right.
put it into play, yeah.
Never mind. Just kidding. All right. Well, in that case, I will have him thwart for 6.
Oh, nice.
So destroy
we have
evidence?
To, we have to get off
Destroy-
the destroy
yep, you're
evidence
right.
first.
And then put 2 back on. That's nice.
Okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
And
can I
then-
help with that?
That, of course, does some consequential. Bloop. Like that. And then what's your command team again?
Command team, action exhaust command team, and remove 1 command counter from it. I ready an ally.
I see. Yeah, because like I can only do the big boost
Yeah.
once, so I can't double up on that, unfortunately.
That's fair.
Cool. Well, because I have some various aerial-related cards, I'm going to put Cosmic Flight into play. So now I have aerial. And then I'll also put Energy Channel into play to be able to do that. Okay. I will just attack. I thought I didn't have enough resources because I wanted to use this. I guess that's the question. Could remove 1 less threat to have been able to play Pitchback to deal with this.
I think unless Xander's going to take out Destroy Evidence,
Yeah.
we want to finish that off, because that adds threat every card we
Yeah.
reveal.
That's true. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. So do I just get rid of
I
it
think
then?
thwart
I
that
think so.
guy.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Let's get it out of there.
Gone.
Hooray! No more evidence. Stop those shredders. Or whatever's happening. I guess in this case, lasers destroying documents. But
Yeah.
Block those lasers.
yeah.
That's how we do it here in the office too. All right. Is that good for you?
Yeah.
I'm feeling great. So here's the thing: is I really don't want to go to this press conference because that really hurts the rest of my stuff. But I really also wanted to play these things. I guess I can not play as many things this turn to get rid of the press conference and just get my stuff going. I guess. I can't play Dum Dum Dugan because you have him out there. So I will discard him to play reinforcements. I will choose any number of shield supports and place an all-purpose counter on each of those supports. It has to be 6 or less total cost. Cersei seems like it's going to get a lot more work currently than command team, so let's put 1 back on there. And I really like that card, so I'm going to just discard the Bellerophon for another reinforcements and put that one also right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
So many allies.
So many allies.
Just never paying for an ally this game.
Nope. Everyone is
Whoa.
getting allies. Don't
For
even.
free?
Yeah,
That's
just
great.
don't
You
even
get
look
an
at it.
ally, and you get an ally.
Do you all think it's worth it for me to flip to my hero side? Either way, I'm exhausting, but I'm just. Are you all worried about the scheming over here?
We're at 18 out of 44.
I'm happy
It's
to
going to
take
be
a
you
hit.
2. She's not going to be scheming on me because I'm in assault form. So I don't think it's too big of a danger
Okay.
to stay in.
Cool. I would like to be over here so I can immediately, draw the card next round if I can. So I will just exhaust to discard press conference.
press conference.
Yeah, everybody.
Well,
everything's
it's just discarded,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
you
yeah.
might have to hold another one later.
Yeah, I'll just say, everything's fine. Everything's going really well. We're feeling great.
Cool.
It's a training exercise.
Yeah, it's a training exercise.
Don't worry.
Dum Dum Dugan is here.
You got to do your live stream.
Yeah, I've got to do a
This
live
is you
stream.
after all.
I'm playing.
It's your job.
I'm playing me with better hair, which is great. Cool. I think that's it for me. Nobody has an ally or anything, so yeah, let's call that.
Ready up. and draw.
Ready. Oh man, 2 reinforcements was tough. I won't lie to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. First things first, we're getting another 4 threats onto the main scheme. And Black Widow is going to attack me. I'm still at full health, so I'm just going to take the attack undefended. It's a 0, so just 1 damage. Then I'll take 2 more from the commando, taking me down to 7 hit points. Oh, you know what? I'm going to, when we add the threat at the start of the phase, I'm going to pop my eye patch camera And I'm going to place all 3 of that onto my suit form upgrade. All right, to you, Aaron. You are getting attacked, or no, you're getting schemed on
Schemed upon.
for 4,
Oof.
up to 23. And then Captain Marvel's getting attacked.
Sure am. I'm fine.
Just taking it. Just 2.
Just 2. That's
You don't
easy.
hit too hard.
Nah.
And then your abductor will hit you for 2 more.
True.
Are you worried about it now?
As slightly, but
And then scheming on Maria
Scheming.
for 4,
Plus 1.
5.
Well, at least they made it easy on you. Could have been 4.
All right, and encounter cards.
Oh, man. Well,
Stun net. Attached to your identity, attached character cannot attack, and then I can have somebody exhaust a character to remove it from me.
nice.
Nabbed. If Abduct Superhumans is not in play, find it and put it into play. It still is in play, right? Yep. Discard cards from the top of your deck until an ally is discarded and tuck it under Abduct Superhumans. Place threat equal to that ally's cost and 1 acceleration token on Abduct Superhumans. So I have to discard for an ally. Oh, I think
We needed those allies.
I know. We can
also
play those
bad.
for free, and I don't have a ton in the deck, and it's probably Winter Soldier, which is a 4 cost. Uh-oh. Yeah.
So we're putting 4 threat
4
on the
threat
scheme
and 1
an
acceleration
acceleration
token.
Oh,
token.
Yikes.
Bully.
But if we clear it, we get to put him into play,
That's cool.
which is super nice.
I sure wish I could cancel that treachery, but I can't this turn either because I'm in alter ego this time. It's a hero action.
So you
You
thought
can only cheat once.
Yeah, I can only cheat once.
so you thought that you were spying on that minion, but apparently he was spying on you.
No, I've been discovered.
No.
Change to assault suit form. If there's no threat on your suit upgrade, this card gains surge. Otherwise, choose to take 1 damage for each threat on my suit form upgrade, which I have 6, or remove each threat from my suit form upgrade. Fine, take all your intel back,
That's tough.
and then
win some, you lose
Discovered.
some.
Yeah, that's true.
Easy come, easy
all
go.
right,
That's what they
and
say.
your card there, Xander.
Oh, please, nothing bad. Night vision goggles. Attached to Black Widow, each encounter card with a printed preparation ability gains preparation. Prevent all damage from this attack. Then discard night vision goggles. Well, that's fun for her.
Bully.
So that's each preparation without, or each card
Yes,
without,
without preparation, yes. Now gains a preparation.
So basically, it's going to cancel 1 attack, but we don't know exactly when that's going to be because it'll depend on what kind of preparation card is coming off the deck.
Joke's on her. I'm not attacking anyway.
All right, Aaron's up.
Yikes. Okay. So I'll play a preparation, draw a card. Ooh. And flip up to hero. Xander, would you like to let me play an ally for free?
If
Could play
that's
an
what you
ally
want,
for
Aaron,
free.
I'd be happy to.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's
that
quite
thing
relevant.
Yeah, I can get Agent 13 out, who can thwart for 2 or attack for 1, and when she does either of those things, she can choose a shield support and ready it. So that'll probably be for your stuff, or for Sky Destroyer, or
You
for Helicarriers. There's lots of targets right
The
now.
Cersei getting re-upped.
Agent 13 is amazing.
That's great.
Yeah. Then, I should have paid for that with this. But then I can afford Helicarrier, Energy, Dance of Death. So I can do a 1 damage attack, and a 2 damage attack, and a 3 damage attack.
One would take out the same commander.
That's great.
Yeah, let's
You can do like 1,
that.
2, 3, or 1, 2, 3.
3. Yeah.
Because I can do
2
4.
2 won't
against
take
him.
out anything. Oh, 3 would take that out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's do 2 here, 3 there.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do 4 with this card, so you could just do 2 against her.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay.
All right,
But she
so
does do
that is an
that.
attack.
Yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
see the preparation thing for the first time. So we're going to
Yeah.
remove
Oh.
1 threat
Yeah.
and discard the top card of the encounter deck.
Is it a
It
preparation?
has a preparation. Attach this card to Black Widow. It gives her Retaliate 1.
Oof.
Oh, good.
Nasty.
what did
So we
is
do
this?
get the damage through,
So-
but you're
so-
going to take 1 Retaliate.
I get the retaliate immediately. Yeah.
Is there a way to
Nice.
get rid of
Nasty.
this here?
Yeah, so after a character you control attacks Black Widow, if no preparation ability was resolved, we discard it.
But each encounter card without a printed preparation
Right, so we
gains
have to
one.
get rid of
I
the
should've done
goggles
that.
first,
Oh,
and then we can get rid of the gauntlet.
She saw us coming.
And she's a +1/+1, so that's not great.
Yeah.
So maybe we want to put some effort into punching her to try to get rid of those things.
Oh boy, yeah.
How do you get rid of the vision goggles there?
After it cancels an attack.
Oh, right.
they get
Then
discarded.
discard that. Right.
Yep.
Yes.
I just didn't finish reading it. I could have done that. All right.
So,
Okay.
I'm also going to get out government liaison, and then I can do. Should I thwart or attack with her? You're saying we should do some small attacks to try and ping that off. You think?
Yeah, she's got retaliate right now, though, so maybe your hero's better doing that, and
Yeah.
then Agent 13 can do some thwarting off of here.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll do 2 more.
So you're attacking, so before we deal the damage, we remove a token and discard prevent all damage from the attack. So no damage dealt.
Nasty.
We love
And
that.
you take a retaliate
But
1,
I still retaliate. Yep.
and we can't get rid of either of them.
Oh no. So yeah, I still don't want to throw Agent 13
too
at her.
well
so
prepared.
I'll just
Prepared.
thwart for 2 with
Make
Agent
it.
13, please. Yeah.
Goggles and gauntlets.
Yep.
Oh my.
Oh my.
And then
then
what
that's it for me.
what shield thing do you want to ready?
Oh yeah.
Do we have another ally?
probably
I
this-
do not
probably
have an
Cersei,
ally I
yeah.
want to play.
You no ally?
Or do
Actually,
you not?
if you
Wait,
let
I have
me
an ally.
use my ability, I could draw a card and maybe I'll draw an ally.
Yeah, why don't you do
Okay.
that first
All right,
before we
so spend
decide what we're
one of
doing?
these, draw this, heal one. I did not get one.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
one.
You have an ally you want to play for free?
Yeah, I actually really do.
All right, so
Yeah, do
ready
your,
to
do your Cersei. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Excellent.
You let me play her for free. She lets you ready up for it.
this is
Use
like
it again.
this is how we should be working
Teamwork.
together. Yeah.
Excellent.
makes the dream work.
Yeah. All
And you
right.
took out the aim guy in front of me too. This feels great.
Yeah, Dance to Death is great.
Okay, so there's some options here.
If you don't want to use Dum Dum this turn,
Yeah.
he could remove the stun net from me.
Oh,
Just
that'd be great.
if he doesn't.
That
do
helps
anything
resolve
else.
some of the mental load I had here
All
as
right.
well. Let's
So
do
he's freeing me from the stun net. Thank you, sir.
Nice.
Yeah, no probs.
Welcome back.
Great. Okay, so
And just to be clear, the reason he can do that is stun net specifically says any player can trigger the ability on it.
Nice.
right.
Yeah.
Normally attachments are kind of you only type deal, right? All right, so I'm gonna try to get rid of those goggles. So I'll just do a regular attack.
All right, so we get one threat off, so that's nice. And it does not have one, so we cancel the effect and then we remove the goggles.
Yay.
All right, so no damage dealt, but you do take a retaliate.
Bummer.
And we at least get her scheme down.
Yeah. All right,
The
then
goggles are gone. That
I
feels
will
good.
use Helicarrier to play Pitchback. So I can do 4 damage to take out my abductor.
Nice.
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 Because I have aerial because of my cosmic flight. Wonderful. All right, then Wunderbar. Let's see here. That would be cool. I'm gonna play Government Liaison. Do I use a government liaison to play a government liaison? Sure could.
Sure could.
Sure could.
All right, so he comes into play, and therefore Sky Destroyer will trigger to do 2 damage, and it's not an attack.
Okay, so just
It just
goes
straight
through.
there.
It doesn't retaliate either. That part's good.
Right.
She can't retaliate against a big star flying ship.
Yeah.
I don't quite have the resources, but that's okay. I'll just use energy absorption to put 3 counters on my energy channel,
Yeah.
Nice.
because that's
Channel that power.
ready. That is it.
Cool. Do you all feel it's better for me to keep going at Black Widow so we can get rid of those like gauntlets and things? Or would you rather me just draw a card? I don't need to draw a card. I think I can do all the cool stuff I want to without it. But if you want me to attack Black Widow, I'm happy to do it. Goggles are gone, so
I
that
think
part's good.
I think the +1 attack is not as bad as the +1 scheme.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, because she only has 1 base attack, so I wouldn't worry about trying to
Great.
deal with that.
Then on Maria Hill ability, let's find myself a shield support. I love some of these things in here. Have that one, have that one, have that one. Oh no, I'm running out of other supports. This will work. I'll grab front organization. So I can play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Interrupt when an encounter card would discard a card I control, discard front organization instead of discarding that card. So nobody's getting rid of my helicarriers unless I
Yeah, it's a
decide.
nice caught off guard
Yeah.
protection.
So I will actually exhaust the Cersei and get rid of one of those counters and play Victoria Hand. Victoria Hand's response is, after Victoria Hand enters play, ready as shield support. That'd be the Cersei.
Oh yeah.
And let's go ahead and exhaust the Cersei again and get rid of another one for Melinda May.
Holy cow.
Yeah, we got a whole
crew.
team.
Melinda's so good in this scenario, letting us peek at that top card.
Yeah,
I don't know
so
if there's a prep there or not.
it'll be good. I'm hoping to do it. I'm gonna use her then to still attack Black Widow a little bit here, and we can do a little peeking. I will do this front organization, so that way I don't have to discard any card I control unless I really wanna. Does anybody else feel really strongly that they don't want to discard cards they control?
I don't have anything super expensive. Those guys have some more expensive things.
I might know another front organization.
I got some cheap sacrificial things. It's fine.
Sacrificial?
Yeah.
I could take one.
Yeah, you know,
Thanks.
there you go. Don't say I never did nothing for you.
I'd also get... No, it doesn't have shield on it.
It doesn't have shield,
No,
despite the shield on the truck.
Yeah. And
love
then I will discard the Pericles for support staff. It has 3 staff counters on it. And resource, exhaust support staff and remove 1 staff counter from it. Generate a resource for a player whose identity has a shield trait, which I believe we've all chosen somebody with at least shield on one side of their
Right.
identity. So that's cool. I'm going to hold on to that card. I like that one. Are we worried about the scheme? I think I do want to flip so that way
Yeah.
there's less scheming going on
Yeah,
this table.
probably a good idea. We've got a lot of threat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will go ahead and attack. Oh, wait, do you want me to? Thwarting might be worth it right now, right? We're at 25.
And she's got
Yeah.
retaliate, so I think
I don't want to get.
thwarting is better.
Yeah. So I will thwart for 2.
Do we want to keep working on the side scheme, or do we want to get us some more breathing room on the main?
I was
I'm
thinking
going to remove
breathing.
a bit of threat.
Okay, if you're removing a bit, I can go here then, and then we can hopefully get Winter Soldier back for you, Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll do 2 here, and then response. Let's go ahead and got to do my thing. Look at the top card of the encounter deck and discard that card potentially.
What do we got?
What do we got? We got a grappling hook.
Does that have a prep on it?
It does.
Oh no.
So maybe we discard that one.
I think that gets discarded.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. And then I think let's command team this guy. Let's do that, and then we'll re-ready Melinda May, and let's see what's going on again. Let's thwart 2 more times from here,
Yeah.
Nice.
and look again. Maybe it'll be something cool. Well,
It has no
it's
prep,
the
right?
assault. It has no prep, but it's.
So that means
assault.
we can get rid of her gauntlet by
That's true.
attacking.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So let's leave that.
And
So
it's
I
also
can
the-
do that on my turn,
Great.
so that you don't have to take the retaliate on your ally.
I was going to say, otherwise, yeah, I'm happy to. give
Yeah, I
it
think we'd
Victoria
rather
hand.
have her thwart and then chump block for somebody.
Perfect. All right, then I will thwart. Bring this down to 4, or do 2. Let's put a 3 on there. And then, put 1 on there. And I think that's all I can do.
I think Melinda also has a second consequential.
Oh yes,
Yeah, it
yep,
should have
I
one more.
grabbed it. I never put it on there.
All right.
That's it for me.
Woo!
So
Lots
I'm
of
gonna
things.
I'm gonna swing it at Black Widow. We remove a threat
Nice.
and we discard a card, which has got no preparation on it.
Hooray.
Which means
Yay.
after I take my retaliate damage, we'll discard that, and I do get the 2 damage through to
All right.
to her. And then I'm going to play Covert Surveillance, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Let's take that. Let's take it off of the main scheme. And if I'm not in stealth suit form, I can change to stealth suit form.
Cool.
And then I'm going to drop down an Informant. That's a preparation that says when a minion schemes, discard Informant. The activation removes threat instead of placing it. And then I have 1 card left over that I can't do anything with. So I'm all done.
Nice.
All right.
We were too good at removing all the minions.
I
Dealing with all
know.
the minions,
We're
actually.
too good at our jobs.
Too good at our job.
That's what I had the press conference for, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
All right, so ready and
Draw.
drawn.
Oh, buddy. 5
I'm
on the
gonna
side, right?
discard that.
4, 5. Boom. Ooh. We sure
All right, so we're getting 4/5 threat placed on the main scheme to start, bringing us to 27 out of 44. And Aaron is first player. You are in hero, so she's attacking you
Yeah.
with just 1 and a boost.
I will defend.
2 boosts, 3 total.
So I block it all. Yeah. I could cancel it and deal 2 back to her, but I'll wait for a 3. I'll wait for a 3 because I can do this for anyone's boost card.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. So I blocked it.
I'll take it.
All right.
Yeah.
+2, so 3 attack.
Okay, down to 4.
All right, Xander, you're getting attacked. You want to throw one of your allies in front of it?
Yeah, sorry, Victoria. I think you're gonna block for me.
3 attack,
Whoop.
3 total damage.
3.
And then she's scheming on me because I'm back in stealth suit form. So 3, I put 1 on my suit and 2 on the main. And then encounter cards. Starting with Aaron.
Oh, it's an aim scientist. Has surge and vulnerable, and when the engaged player, while engaged, the engaged player is engaged with another minion, aim scientist cannot be attacked. Ooh,
So that's
nasty.
surges.
Oh yeah, surge. Also, covert ops. It's a treachery. You are confused. Black Widow schemes. I don't think so. I can finally grappling hook.
Yes.
Cancel
fine.
that. And when I use grappling hook, I can deal 1 damage to an enemy. I guess it's just going to be my scientist. And I can ready with Sensu. Sweet.
Now, if you want, I can use my prism dust to take out your minion.
Ooh, finish him off.
It's unfortunately after it enters play, so the surge still goes off, but I could immediately kill it.
Oh yeah, since it's vulnerable.
Yeah, I'm also dealing 2 damage to it.
So I guess I could have done my 1 damage.
Yeah, you want to do?
To
Is,
her
is
instead.
that an attack?
No, it's hero interrupt. Not attack.
Your widow's bite is not an attack either. The one
Oh.
that deals the damage.
Correct. It's just a response.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ping damage anytime we can get it is probably a good thing
Yeah,
for the
let's
villain.
do 1 to her instead.
So then I'll
You take
prism
it.
dust and take out the scientist
it already?
twice.
I did.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh, and then I got an aim grunt who has guard. You can't do that again.
No, I used it up.
Darn. He has guard. Annoying.
That's all right.
Okay. And Xander?
Big money. Widow's Bite. When revealed, I'm stunned. Yay. Take 1 damage, 2 damage if I was already stunned. Well,
You
that's
don't attack.
okay. Yeah, I'm not.
You don't
worried.
care.
Me attacking? I'm giving orders here.
And then we got another gauntlet. So that's the retaliate one with a +1 attack that we discard by hitting her with no preparation coming out.
I feel like we just got rid of that card.
I know.
Well, she has
All right.
2.
Passing the first player.
Now you're
gauntlets.
first.
All right, to me. All right, well, I'm going
So we
to...
only have 4 threat, and we can get back Winter Soldier
Yeah.
if we clear that.
Yeah.
I don't have a very big thwarty turn.
I don't really either.
I do have an ally who would not mind playing for free.
Hey, I can make that happen.
Okay, I will begin by using a helicarrier to do a photonic blast, which does 5 damage to that grunt who has exactly 5 health.
Nice.
How
like you planned it.
convenient. And then I draw a card because I paid for it with an energy resource. Sure did. Okay. Then I can use, let's see here, Government Liaison to reduce the cost of the next. Play a shield card from my hand. So I can play TAC Team, which is a shield card. So my Sky Destroyer can come in and do 2 damage. Bling blong.
Go to the
Nice.
villain. Don't
And
get the
then
preparation.
My TAC team can do an action to do 2 damage.
There you
Nice.
go.
Pling plong. Very nice. Okay, so I think I'll have Dum Dum just hang out for now. I'm a little low on health. I'm down to 5. So I could flip to recover and let somebody else draw a card.
I mean, cards are good.
I don't
Okay.
need it this time. I'm happy to give it away.
Would someone else like a card?
I wouldn't mind taking it, unless Aaron
Go for
needs
it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm also not going to use my helicarrier this turn. If anybody wants a
Ooh, that's a fun
cost
one.
reduction, I can throw them that.
All right.
By the way,
And that's me.
Cool. I feel like I didn't have enough cards out here again, so I'm gonna start paying for stuff. I'm gonna exhaust support staff and generate myself a resource there. Then I'm going to play my favorite card from this is organizational support. Interrupt. When I spend this card, I can exhaust 3 allies or supports I control that share a trait with my identity. Then generate the printed resources on each card exhausted this way. Got a couple of supports here.
Interesting.
I think I exhaust Melinda. And boy, howdy. This one doesn't have the trait, though. That's the only problem with that guy. No shield trait. Unfortunately, I won't get Melinda back, but that's okay. We'll exhaust those 2, so that'd be 3 total there, plus that one 4. Spend special funding. So that'll be 6 to bring out the Iliad.
Nice.
We love
Flagship.
the Iliad. Yeah. And then, since I use special funding, I can add an all-purpose counter to a support. Are people wanting the Cersei again?
It's that
to that support. Oh, it's
the
that
one
support.
that
Yeah,
you play.
even better. That's kind of what I was hoping.
Yeah.
I will.
Don't forget your reassignment ability on your hero lets you move them around.
That's exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to reassign. Sorry, command team, you're not really doing anything for me right now. So let's bring this over to the Cersei. I feel like everybody wants allies. That's always a good plan. So those are all happening there. And then I have just a bunch of supports. So we're going to play the strength. Actually, I believe this is a new art piece that people were asking for. Let's throw that one up on the
show
camera.
that one off too.
All right, let's throw that thing. I like this art piece
And
too.
what are you playing?
I'm going to play all points bulletin.
Nice.
Hero action. For each shield support I control, I choose to remove 1 threat from a scheme or deal 1 damage to an enemy. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 shield supports. I think we want me to thwart
You
right
could
now.
clear abduct superhumans.
Yep, let's do that, and let's get you that Winter Soldier.
Yay!
So on that strength,
you.
is that actually Melinda?
That is Melinda, yeah.
It is.
Yeah. I can't
Does it go
remember
into my
who
hand?
she's kicking there. Is that
She's kicking the crap out of Boomerang,
Boomerang.
and I think you
Boomerang.
can see the arm of Shocker.
Shocker.
Ooh, it goes into play. I get
That's
the
cool.
Yes.
shoulder. Awesome.
Hey,
Yep.
congrats on
Yeah,
your Winter
Free
Soldier.
ally.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem at all. And so that is all of my cards there.
it's like a Cersei?
But I do have the ability. Do you want me to thwart some more? It's getting awfully
Yeah, I
crowded.
think getting some threat off the main is probably a good use of
all right.
the Iliad.
I'll do this and remove 4 from that. Let's get some of that down. And then I don't think I have anything else. Does anybody want me to use the Cersei for them right now?
Yeah.
All right. Congrats, Nick Fury. Find
I'm
somebody
gonna
to hang out with.
I'm gonna bring my pops into play. Nick Fury Sr.
Nice.
After he enters play, choose 1, remove 3 threat from a scheme, draw 2 cards, or give a shield character a tough status card. Those are all really appealing options.
Interesting.
I think I'm gonna take the card draw because I want to see what more I can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That
'cause
changes things up a
interesting.
You can
Yeah.
have a cost reduction if you want to, too. But
bit. Oh,
if you want a helicarrier, I can throw
nice.
it. Yep.
Yeah, we don't have any minions, right?
Nope.
Okay. Y'all done there, Xander?
I'm going to just thwart, I think, one more time.
Sure.
I'm not attacking with stun,
Nice.
so let's just do a little bit more. No, that's about all I can do is call in the cavalry, and we got so many helicarriers out here right now. I'm feeling great.
All right. I could do some damage. We don't know what's on top, but this is a ranged attack, which is nice against her retaliate. So maybe I'll plan on doing that. Let's start there, spending that and that to do some concentrated fire. So it's deal 4 damage to an enemy. This attack gains ranged. If it defeats an enemy, I get a bonus off of it, but I'm not going to defeat her. So let's first remove a threat.
Nice.
See if she's got any preparations.
Nope.
She does not.
Let's go.
All right, so we're dealing. I'll remove my 1 threat to deal 5 damage to her.
Wow.
Nice. Down to 35.
Oh, and I do have to change to assault suit form, so I will do that. And then,
So you do resolve the
yes,
retaliate.
we'll get rid of the gauntlets, and because I made a ranged attack, I don't get retaliated.
Ooh, yeah.
I will then play Intelligence, which is another preparation card, and I'll drop a Practice Plan, which is another preparation card that lets me get preparations back into hand after I use them. And then let's do some more damage to the villain. So I'm going to have Fury Senior attack her. No preparation there, so we get a threat and 2 damage.
Gotcha.
And yeah, let's keep swinging. I'll punch her again.
Yeah.
We'll remove a threat and see if there's a preparation. There is not.
How much damage for that one?
2 more damage.
2 more, great, 31.
All right.
We're about to get the acceleration back
I'm all
for
done.
good.
So over to Aaron.
Oh gosh.
All right. I'm gonna just thwart with everybody. I think six thwart off the main,
Wow.
please.
We'll take it.
Wow.
And then I'm gonna flip down.
Oh, with Agent 13, I could ready the helicarrier
Sure. Yeah.
if you want
Nice.
to use
Almost-
it.
Yeah.
If you're ready, the Cersei, I have an
Oh.
ally left in my
Oh,
hand.
that's much
Oh,
better.
wow.
That's much
It
better.
is only a 2-cost ally, but
Sure.
getting her down seems nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Cersei.
Is that the plan?
Seriously, yeah, ready? And then,
Nice. So
do
I'm
that
bringing
right?
Quake into play.
Let's do it.
I love Quake in this Nick Fury deck because I can just have minions sitting here scheming on me and Quake punching them without consequential damage till they die.
Nice.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Nice. I'm gonna flip down so that I get to draw a card when I play a preparation, and see if I get anything else that's fun to play. Hey, I did. I got another preparation. Well, I'm just gonna play all these. I had way more resources than I needed that round, but what you gonna do?
Wow.
And I couldn't use Helicarrier for anybody either.
Oh, no.
We ramped too hard, you guys. we're on the
More
other side.
resources than we know what to
We're
do with.
swimming in resources now. Okay, and that's it.
I think this is more cards than I've seen on the table in any of our games on stream before. This is,
Oh, yeah, we're getting built.
this is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Well, I
feel
mean,
good.
like this build with the government liaisons and such,
Yeah.
just are very support heavy.
Yeah, it's so
But
fun.
I guess in general, Shield characters are more about the using the Shield assets.
Yeah.
All right, so we're starting with 4 threat onto the main. And our first player is Frank.
Yeah.
So you're getting schemed on for 2 + 3, 5. Oof.
Oof.
And we deck out. Now we're getting an attack on Xander. Do you want to defend?
Boy, do I. Yeah, do we like...
Aaron, are you running med teams?
No.
No med teams?
Oh, maybe I do have 2 of them. I haven't drawn any of them yet. That's crazy.
I think...
Oh.
Did you draw your hand up yet?
Oh, no. 1, 2.
The reason I ask is Melinda May is super good in this scenario,
Yeah.
letting us peek. So if we could heal her and keep her around longer.
I do have one.
All
there
right,
we go.
cool. I think I'll just defend with
We will do
Maria
that.
Hill then.
All right, so defending
Yep.
1 with 2 boost icons, so 3 coming at you.
All right, we'll take that. Defending 2, right? Yeah, so take 1.
Yeah, she's attacking me. I'm going to throw Pops in front of it because he's going to leave anyway. He just takes 1 damage and lives, so there's that.
Good.
And then we've got
schemes on me.
scheming on Natasha over there for 3. And encounter cards.
Okay. Here we go. It's another aim grunt with guard.
Oh, boy.
He's back.
Oh, I forgot. I have a card I want to play.
sure.
Use here. So intelligence says, after a player's dealt an encounter card, so I'm going to trigger it after the last one is dealt. We get to basically look at all the encounter cards and decide who gets what.
Yeah.
So I've got nabbed. It's going to mill a deck for an ally and put it under abduct superhumans.
Right.
What's your encounter card there?
Gang up.
Gang up. So going to get an attack
Yeah.
over there.
An aim scientist.
Which
it has
is gonna surge.
but I can espionage, but it doesn't cancel the surge. It just lets me draw 2 cards.
We also get to look at the top card of the encounter deck, and we can swap any number of these cards. So, is there any? Does anybody want a particular card?
I guess I plan on doing a bunch of damage and would rather not have, because I have Dive Bomb in my hand. So I don't,
Okay.
don't want to have to hit this guy.
I can take the grunt
Okay.
because I can farm him for threat.
Yeah.
We could put the scientist on top so that we don't get the surge, and you would get a nabbed instead. Do you have any cancels or anything over there, Aaron? Or do you want the surge? Do you have
I wanted the surge. Yeah, I just canceled it for draw 2, and then I had to shuffle my deck. So I think I get another card as well, another encounter
All
card
right.
as well.
Well, we are not resolving it yet, so
Okay.
you
Right.
wouldn't trigger that quite yet.
I'm fine with
so you
gang
want
up, I
the
think.
surge. You'll just take the gang up, and
I'll
we'll
just
leave
get
the
hit.
nabbed. So you're going to get a nabbed on top of your aim scientist over there.
Okay.
Does that look good?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So start over here with Frank.
So yeah, nabbed as we knew. So we'll find superhuman.
Oh, we're actually not going to get nabbed because we have to go search
Yeah, unfortunately, I
for the
have to do
science.
this. Yeah, and then I have to discard to find an ally, which I've seen a lot of them already. Oh, Agent 13.
Oh.
Another Agent
works out.
13.
Another
We're
Agent
going to have to
13.
kill off the one before we rescue the other one.
Yeah. Is this one of those body doubles? I forget what the term is.
Life model decoy.
Life model decoy,
Yeah.
perhaps?
All right, so we are putting an extra 4 threat here, so 12 total, and an acceleration icon. All right, and then you're getting ganged up on.
Ooh.
Do you want to take it, or do you want to
really
defend?
like
She's
killing
only
the
swinging
man.
for 1, so
Yeah,
and
just
you're
take
at
it.
7 HP, so you're probably okay to take it.
Hit me.
Just 2.
All right, that's not bad.
And then I'm revealing the aim grunt. Aaron's revealing the aim scientist, and then
Yep.
gets a surge.
Oh, yeah. And then it's actually burn notice, which is mine.
Oh,
Yeah. You may flip to alter ego form, choose exhaust Natasha Romanoff, remove this card from the game, or discard the preparation card you control with the highest cost. If you cannot discard the insert, discard this obligation. So they're all 1 cost, so I could get rid of one of these measly preparations to punt this down the road and not have to exhaust. That's probably smart. Let's do that.
sure.
And yeah, I do this thing also and draw 2 cards
Oh, from the.
and get another encounter card.
Oh, for decking out?
Yeah, for decking out,
Fun.
unfortunately. Yeah. Yep.
All right, so that'll be revealed now as well.
So yeah, we do go ahead and do that right away. It's an aim abductor. Oh no. The ally with the most remaining hit points I have is Winter Soldier.
It's getting abducted again!
Abducted again.
The guy,
All right,
the
and
poor
then
guy.
We
Poor guy.
put threat on there equal to his cost, right? And another acceleration token? Is that what the abductor says?
Yes, 2 threat
Jeez.
and.
Yikes.
We gotta start
Otherwise, place
boarding.
2 threat on superhumans. If it's not in play, find it and put it in play. It doesn't say acceleration
Yeah,
token.
options.
It doesn't say it in the first sentence.
Nope.
Oh, okay. So we just put him under there?
We just put him under there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, place 2 threat.
Is acceleration from that ability itself of the like when a?
The acceleration is from when an ally leaves play, which I'm just realizing now, Nick Fury is going to leave play at the end of the round. He's going to get abducted.
Oh no!
So
Oh,
when
that
he
hurts.
leaves play, we're going to put 4 threat on there and another acceleration token. Yikes.
Well, do we need to save him?
It's a lot of acceleration we're getting off of there.
Yeah.
Oh right, it's not. It doesn't go onto that card. It is.
Right, it goes to the main scheme.
Yes, I mean that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah. But we're going to get a pretty big reward if we clear it. So there is that.
Oh, boy.
All right, I think that's the end of the round.
Yeah.
So we'll pass the first player marker there.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll do one more round, and then we'll talk about Zemo here at the end.
Yeah, sounds great. Man, some of my best cards are on the bottom of my deck.
So I am going to discard organizational support, my favorite. I'm going to get exhaust support staff and the command team. Sorry, everybody. Command team's getting exhausted this time. If you want it, you got to pay for it. I'm going to play Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is a team. Play under any player's control, max 1 team card per player. If each of your characters has the S.H.I.E.L.D. trait, this card gains interrupt. When you reveal an encounter card, exhaust this card, or cancel the effects of that card and discard it. Then reveal another card from the encounter deck. Feels like it'd be good. Obviously, we're only playing one more, so only so much good it'll do.
Sure.
But let's try. And so I'm going to also discard these 2 to play all points bulletin again. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supports in play.
Did you count Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it doesn't have the trait?
Yes, you're right. It does not have the trait. So 4 still. I'm going to just we want this thing gone, right?
Yeah,
4 up
let's clear that because that's going to get us a lot of momentum, I think, if we can clear it.
Right. A bunch of allies back.
Yep. Those are gone. Then I will exhaust the Iliad. Let's do that to do 4 more. Take this and put a 1. And then, boy, oh boy, I sure wish I could do one more thing.
Would having one more card help you? Or not?
I don't think it would actually in the end.
Because you're out of cards.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm plumb out
Then
at this point.
I won't offer that.
Are you going to help? Could I call for help for Melinda so I can do cool things with it? No.
On his turn.
On your turn, so I just will not
So
use
you won't
her
be able
this
to
time.
use her this round, unfortunately.
Shucks.
Yeah.
That's all right.
On my turn, I could med team her. That's true.
Oh, that's fine.
I can heal her. Yep.
So she's there. I'm just gonna move 1 off of here. Trying to break this one up, and I think we're pretty good on allies, so I'm actually gonna give it to the Iliad. Wow. Just in case.
Well, I got an Agent Coulson I could play for free
great.
if you want to.
Yeah, I'm happy to give it to you. Hit it, Tony.
Nice. So
Good place.
Cheese, as Nick likes to call him, is going to make his reappearance. I think I want to grab my eye patch camera back. All right, you all done?
Yeah, looking just across them. Yeah, I can't do anything else without losing Melinda, or yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm good. Feeling great.
And Aaron, remind me, the text on the aim scientist, does it say it can't take damage while you're engaged with another minion?
Cannot be attacked.
Cannot be attacked.
So I guess you could deal damage to it.
Yeah, unfortunately my spray fire hits multiple minions, but it is an attack, so that won't work in this case. So, what do I want to do with this hand?
What do you?
Get one of these.
Oh, I like that.
It's gonna be good.
Do
One of them's is great.
Especially because I got this too.
Okay. Yep.
I will.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'd like to be in stealth suit form, but I don't have a way of doing that without flipping down. Let's start with Coulson removing 2 threat from abduct, leaving us with 6. I'll thwart 2 off of it as well.
Oh boy.
And my ability lets me put a threat on my suit form.
Come on, Winter Soldier.
Come on. We're begging to be able to play with you.
I'll drop my intelligence analysis preparation. I'll use my watch and 1 to play Leo Fitz. And then I will play my eye patch camera with my last 2 cards. So I'm set up for a longer game, but if I remove 1 more threat off here, does that matter to anybody?
Let's see. One more? No.
No, I could probably do 4 with both of these 2 to
Okay.
finish it off.
So maybe what I'll do, does 2 damage on your aim abductor help, Aaron?
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
All right, I'll have Quake swing at the aim abductor
Okay.
for 2, and I am done.
I think I can. You don't have to worry about your minions if you don't want to.
Okay. I'm gonna play a ton of stuff.
Great.
I've got attack,
Perfect turn.
as usual, yeah. I have attack acrobatics, which I can play for free, and then draw a card.
Okay.
And that was first things first. Now it's time to flip up and do hero stuff. Yeah, I think I'll thwart with both of them, and that will finish off, the side scheme, and get.
But if we don't remove Agent 13 first, we're not going to get the free Agent 13.
That's true. Mine won't come in for free.
Oh, you want me to finish off Agent 13?
Oh yeah, we can. Yeah. Good question, high ground user. We could absolutely show off Maria Hill's nemesis minion.
Oh, sure.
Sure.
So did you want to do something different then? I'm just going to hold this here until decisions are made.
I could also finish it off with covert ops. What you were
Unfortunately,
thinking,
she's got 2 health left, so unless you can use her twice, which unfortunately Command Team is tapped.
Yeah.
Maybe we just.
She ready command team, and then command team go to her, and then she
Oh.
activate again.
Oh.
Yeah,
She
I'll-
could do that.
Yeah,
let's
I
do
like
it.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
smart.
Okay.
That's smart.
Exhaust
All
it.
right.
at
I
least
like
one.
it.
Okay.
Ready.
So
Ready her. Okay.
Does she
let's
thwart
keep
us?
Black Widow ready first.
Okay.
Right. Because you thwart, do that, ready that, use it to
Yep.
ready her, use her
All right.
again.
I think, and because of the timing, I think we need her to thwart the main scheme.
Oh,
Okay.
sure.
Yes.
I see.
And then
Then
I
she
spent
gets
this just
defeated.
now.
Then she gets defeated, and
Yes.
now Widow can take down Abduct Superhumans.
Yeah.
Then we'll
I
get
can also
these.
ready one more thing. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
have like the Cersei or something.
Does anybody need the Cersei?
Yeah. I could
Go
use
for
it for Mockingbird
Great.
unless you have
Yeah.
somebody.
Or the
Cersei.
Iliad
Yeah.
would be nice.
Or the Iliad. Yeah, whichever one you want to actually. Yeah.
Yeah, I've already gone, so I'm like, yeah, I'm happy either way. Which one makes your life better?
The Cersei probably.
Sure,
Yeah, we
Cersei's
get
ready.
free
Do you-
thing.
do
You
want
get
me to
Winter
let me know
Soldier
when you want a free
back.
thing.
You get
Right.
Agent 13,
Yeah.
the real one
The
this
real
time,
one, not the.
and I get Nick Fury Senior.
Wait.
Not
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lady.
Didn't I lose? No, I didn't lose anybody. We're good.
So I'm
he's going
on
great.
Nick Fury Senior coming in. I think I'll just have him. Is anybody hurting? Low on hit points?
Not right
5.
now.
I don't think so.
Lily.
I'll have him remove 3 threat then.
Sure.
That feels good.
I can have Winter Soldier do something, so I could finish off the Abductor, I guess.
Oh, I
Or
mean, I
unless you want
can
to.
deal with
Can we
it.
I'll do the villain then. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so we check for a preparation. There is none.
Cool.
She didn't see that coming.
1,
We didn't either. It took us a second.
2, 3. Let's get out med team, and do. Oh, she used damage. It's fine. Do a heal to Melinda.
Or do we want to do
Or-
Dum Dum
or
since he can
Dum
be
Dum?
used this
Yeah,
way?
yeah.
That's
let's do
true.
Dum
Yeah,
Dum.
that'd be great.
Two healing for Dum Dum. I can
You
get
think Dum
out. Yeah, I can play Mockingbird if you want to let me use the Cersei, unless you had a better ally.
I mean, I have Spider Woman, who's would confuse.
That's probably better. That's probably better.
I will wait.
And then I'm gonna play Covert Ops. Is my last trick. So, remove 4 threat from a scheme and confuse the villain. So let's do it off the main and confuse.
Oh, but
her.
Frank's giving it confused, right?
Yes.
Do you want to play
Spider-Man.
Mockingbird instead?
Yeah,
Get
you
the
could just-
stun?
I think it actually works
Oh,
out with
You
my-
can even use Government Liaison to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So back. Put how much you
The
said?
4 back.
Five.
Yeah, actually.
So that didn't take as many cards either. So let's keep the other med team in my hand. Okay. And then I'll use Mockingbird for, I guess,
punch for
one.
one, I guess?
Yeah.
Last round,
One
right?
punch. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your turn.
All right.
No preparation there.
Draw a
So
card with this.
the nice thing about attacking with threat on the main scheme is you're getting that extra threat removal. So instead of just thwarting for one, she actually did a damage and thwarted for one, kind of.
Yeah.
At the risk of something bad happening.
All right. I'm going to use, let's see, Government Liaison and
Felt
an
so
energy
prepared.
to play attack team.
Nice.
So it'll come in with 3 counters. I'll use Sky Destroyer to do
Villain damage.
villain damage to
Unless
the villain.
you
This'll-
needed to clear those guys over there.
It'll be okay. So yeah, 2 to
damage.
her. Then I will use, let's see, Agent 13 can thwart for 2.
Okay, off the main.
Let's see. Oh, I do want to ready. It's fine. It's the last round.
Wait, you want to
Whatever.
ready? Wait, you can re-ready my command team.
We'll be okay. I'll just play Dive Bomb. And using my
Yeah.
aggressive energy means that the attack event deals an extra damage. So
Nice.
it'll do 8 to her, and then
Nice.
2 to all other enemies. So it would defeat the aim
Both of my
abductor.
minions.
Well, he can't be
The scientist can't be attacked.
Can't be attacked.
can't be attacked. So,
So
That'll
each got
happen.
health on the
Abductor
main.
first.
but I do have 2 tack teams, so I could just
you.
do 2 damage to that one.
Oh, nice.
They-
And then I still can exhaust. I can use Dum Dum and these cards. I guess when she went, but she could go later. Whatever. Have ready these. I can use 3 cards to boost his, so he could attack for 6 or
Yeah,
remove
let's do
6
it.
threat. Whatever.
So, let's see what happens first. No preparation.
Great.
6 damage, and then
Wow.
I'll
12
just
health.
attack for 2.
We're turning the corner.
And then I could, if we wanted to, I could burn
Are you
energy
attacking
channel
or
to
are
do.
you?
I was attacking for 2.
Okay.
Okay, so we
So we gotta
do
flip.
another preparation, and no preparation there.
If we wanted for fun, I could also discard my energy channel
Why
for
not?
6.
Yeah.
6.
It's another
6
attack.
more.
Yeah, so
So-
that brings us down to 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, and then
So
I have
close.
one more attack team. I can do 2 more damage.
Oh, I should have used Melinda May then. Oh no. We would have had him.
Can we do just enough fill in face for me to attack acrobatics for down the line?
Sure.
Whatever you want, Aaron. We can do that.
Alright.
Great.
Yeah.
Do we want to call it here, or do we want to do one more villain phase?
I think we probably call it here.
Yeah.
We'll be going back
Yeah, we got
into
other
it.
stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we got so much other stuff. So let's start with the things that we promised beforehand, before showing off other new things. So I know we talked
resource
about
card.
resource cards. So this is the final one that I did not show from Maria Hills. Do you have? Yeah, I like that art piece. Who is that in the image with Nick Fury? That's
That's Deathlock in the background,
it's-
and
okay,
that's Gemma Simmons in the foreground.
Gemma
Yeah.
Simmons. That's it. Couldn't remember
I
her
love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah. Cool. Any other cards that I didn't show that we? Nope. I think that's it for mine. But
Oh, and we wanted to
Nemesis.
do
Nemesis.
the Nemesis set.
Yes.
Yeah. We will show off controller
Controller is here.
first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I really like this Nemesis set because it's all about controller's kind of a mind control dude, and so I borrowed the Ultron mechanic where it turns top card of your deck into face down minions. But every time you defeat one of those minions, because it's just an innocent person, you have to put threat on the main scheme. So you're trying to free them from controller's grip.
Nasty.
Let's go. Do we want to show any of the other cards from there? Or at least some of the secrets.
Do you want to? This is the
Yeah, we'll show that one.
the side scheme.
So yeah,
relates
that's
to it.
the thing you just alluded to.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. Very cool. All right.
And we can do the environment as well so they can see what the set is all about.
Such dark art.
Yeah.
That is
so
so
cool.
Very
Spooky.
zombie-ish.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So, we didn't do like a rock, paper, scissors game or anything over this, but who wants to, announce? We'll throw up the image of the cards
Sure.
for the final villain. But who would
So
like to be the one
spoiler
saying-
warning.
Spoiler warning.
Final
Here's
villain
that flailing that we
in the main
promised.
campaign box
This is the final villain. Tune out now. Here we go.
is Baron Zemo, which will not come as a surprise to anybody who knows the story behind Citizen V, who is in fact an alter ego of Baron Zemo. So the story of this campaign box is that Zemo has been working from the inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. and collaborating with AIM to nefarious means. And the scenario for this one is all about trying to discover who on the S.H.I.E.L.D. executive board is working in collaboration with Zemo. So there's a real fun kind of clue mechanic to the campaign. And in his scenario is built all around the campaign mechanic, which is figuring out the means, the motive, and the opportunity for the board member who has been turned traitor on the S.H.I.E.L.D. team. And so this scenario is very different than kind of any scenario we've built before, because this one I purpose built with the campaign in mind and then had to figure out how to make it playable in a standalone version, which it very much is. So that was kind of a different approach. To me, it makes the scenario feel much more, it makes the campaign feel much more ingrained into the box because it has that final payoff at the end.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it can be played on its own, but yeah, that was really fun to like work through. This was like sort of my first touching of this. My only touching of S.H.I.E.L.D. was basically working with you on. We were trying to assess how do we want the like clue mechanic, like you said, the means mode opportunity. Try to get that worked out so that it felt like a fun little mini game. And yeah, it really does feel like the true culmination of the campaign, because as much as I like the other campaigns we've done, like sometimes the final fight feels justified because you're like, yeah, we were building up to this and we finally confront the main threat or the secret threat, as the case was with like Loki. But in this case, it does feel like the results of everything we did up to now is why we're here, why we're doing the finale. So yeah, I think it's really fun conclusion to the campaign.
It's a campaignier campaign.
Yes, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I really like the Zemo scenario because it has kind of two acts. In the first act, you're trying to discover the remaining clues that you hadn't discovered through the course of the campaign, and then you get to make your accusation. And whether you're right or wrong, you go to that final fight with Zemo, and you have to take him down. But if you're wrong, you have turned some of the board against you, and he becomes even more powerful and more difficult to defeat. So you
Yeah.
really want to get that accusation right.
Right, because basically you accuse someone who is supposed to be your friend of being a traitor, and they're like, what was going on?
This guy over here who's been totally nice and all team playing for us, he must be telling the truth and you're the baddies.
Right. So yeah, it's really fun.
That's really cool. Thank you all for sharing, the final scenario here and who we're going to be facing as we play through some Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. in future streams. But, everybody's going to be going home in the next, so many weeks to be able to play Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Some people in Connecticut in a week or two will get a chance to look at some of these things.
Yeah.
But other people will be getting it and being able to play with their own play groups. What advice do you have for players as they tackle the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. expansion? What's your best piece of advice you can offer these players to prep them for it? It's all about preparation, right? So
Yeah.
let's offer
Yeah.
some.
Minion status cards are very valuable in this one with the introduction of the vulnerable keyword.
Yeah.
There are a lot of really nasty minions with bad when defeated effects, but the vulnerable keyword, so if you can give a status card to them, you discard them without taking the when defeated effect.
Yeah, I think it's really important to keep in mind that you would rather just do a little stun or confused on a minion instead of defeating them normally. So that might, if you are interested in doing any deck building, that is a consideration.
Good pro tip. Yeah, and you saw from this playthrough that there's like a lot of cooperation we can do with like helping each other pay for cards, helping each other ready cards. So like I think deck building should be more collaborative this round if possible. Like there's a lot of payoff for planning all that stuff out ahead of time. Yeah.
That's really good advice.
Yeah, there's a lot of cross deck shield synergies, especially with Maria's cards. She can help out all her shield pals. So building that, we really want to encourage you to build those real thematic decks that share kind of a theme to them and encourage and benefit you for doing so.
Nice. Very cool. Well, I think we've answered all the questions to solve for the chat that we can answer today, unfortunately. But thank you all at home for joining us. Thank you all here for getting to play some, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for the first time. I'm looking forward to us playing with some hero packs down the road as we get closer to those releases. But until next time, stay tuned to our live stream schedule. They'll put live at the beginning of each month. And we can't wait to see you all for more Marvel Champions very soon. Thanks again.